21. Straight swagging. Yeah. No, I've been running, my foot on the pedal, racing for a check. Money the motivation, cause I'm seeing race and some jets chilling in the back. Feeling like Tom Brady, how proof it in the booth, I'm groovy like. No, I'm so Annie that with all the close women in the belly bell like a shot. Watch out, ballin'. I'm calling Chris crawling. Run with the J from the Spartan. I'm sauce caught often. Probably George for the throbbers. Dominique Hawkins with lobbyists. I'm being honest. Black mama hit the target. I need a milli ticket in the safe with about 100 million sitting in the. I got the splash, whipping with the drip. Lil' Kyle salsa, riding with the waves. I got the heart of an ape. No, this ain't no Atlanta, but how I push it, I'm the brave. I got the turn to push up all the waves. Hit me with the hype, like we at the. I hustle hard for residuals. I go hard off the court like umbilicals, hard in the physicals. I'm good, I'm too nice with the synonyms. I ain't too far to a 9 to 5 minimum. I want an out kid and I'm pushing forward. That's what Robert Ory 3 and final moments. You ain't fitting right to my components. I be the question to my opponents. Hit them with Iverson moves in the tuck. Feeling like Giannis right off the Bucks. Blue like the Titan and swing like the truck. Story I convince how I'm wet with the clutch. Remember when Michael fake dunked and laid it. Mellow back with the D nuggets, he slayed it. Russell Westbrook, smooth with the bounce. Kevin Durant like a 3 for the crown. I'm in my zone, I need a throne. I'm built for the trophy with 3 piece. With the Kobe or Bronson for my feet. Rock the J for the sauce through the fiend heat. Money, that money is motivation, man. I'm nailed to it like track cleats. I got mad sheets full of smack beats. Cook like beats, dish another treats. I got blood seats to my rap meats. My craft perfect like I snuck teeth. Raising neck hairs through the Dre beats. Get your blood resting for that game feast. Hustle, I'm rolling hard. Get to the money, I'm timing hard. Simon sees one and I'm timing hard. Built for the game like I'm London hard. Roll, know we hustle for it. Don't you play for it, go all land for it. Get the crown for it so you can't afford it with the Millie Porter. And hustle hard, so the drip's pouring. I'm flies, eagles in my city storm. It's on ready days that the pain pours. So you cut the brain in the workforce. No, I've been running, my foot on the pedal, racing for a check. Money the motivation, cause I'm seeing race and some jets chilling in the back. Feeling like Tom Brady, how proof it in the booth, I'm groovy like a. No, I'm so Annie that with all the close women in the belly bell like a shot. Watch out, ballin'. I'm calling Chris crawling. Run with the J from the Spartan. I'm sauce caught often. Probably George for the throbbers. Dominique Hawkins with lobbyists. I'm being honest. Black mama hit the target.
Of course, Klay Thompson.
Tip-off goes to Seattle. Thompson outside. From the arc. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
Well, there's certain guys where the area of expertise is from long distance. Klay Thompson doing work.
The kick out to Wilkins. Over Thompson. Wilkins, that's good.
This guy can do so much for you on the offensive end, and that is why his number gets called time and time again.
Here's Oden. Love grabs the board. Here's Ginobili. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist.
Great teamwork, punctuated by a strong finish.
Going right to the rim, which is where you want transition opportunities to end.
Some nice ball movement here by Seattle. And the shot goes in.
Boy, doesn't get any easier than that. What a size advantage, and just goes to work.
Here's Lanier. That falls.
That's absolutely horrible.
Ginobili.
And they've scored several times already here in the first quarter on the inside.
Wow, how about the start to this game? Taking excellent shots, capitalizing on everything the defense is giving him. This is great stuff.
And Iverson throws it down. Guys back and forth this first half.
And this could continue to go back and forth the entire way.
Indoors, we talk often about the toughness of Klay Thompson, something that is in this young man's genes.
No doubt, Greg. His dad, Michael, rock solid both mentally and physically. Remember, Michael, a two-time NBA champion in his own right. Such an advantage for Klay to grow up in an environment of winning.
Lost contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line. That's going to send Brandon Roy to the free throw line. That one on Ginobili. Dan Love's got the ball here for Montreal. Pass to Lanier. And down it goes, jamming that one home.
How good a playmaker are we watching? Always leading, always trying to create for others.
Outside for Roy. Now here is Smith. Here's Oden. The shot, no good. And it's Montreal the other way. Now Montreal moving it up. It's slammed in by Wilkins.
And he just possesses that ability to wow the crowd every time he steps on the hardwood. They don't call him the human highlight for nothing.
Well, guys, this first half has been about as tightly contested as you could hope for.
There have been a lot of lead changes. My goodness.
Here's Roy, and then Roy with the jam.
Oh, why, dunk you very much.
He can really fly, and you combine that, Greg, with some nice penetration, too, and you've got 2 points.
Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
And Lanier is one of the most graceful big men to ever play this game. From his post moves to his outside shot to his defending. Everything about Lanier is fluid.
Smith. Lots of room. And it's Seattle with another.
Well, the advantage they have right now is largely based on his play. What an outstanding night.
And pushing it up, here's Seattle. It's deflected. Now Montreal moving it up. Here's Iverson. A pull-up. That one a little long. Seattle leading by 3. Smith outside. Pass to Kuzi. Shoots. They get it again. Drops in the layup for 2. Oden's got 10.
Well, they're leading in large part because of the work he's put in this quarter. This is nicely done.
Here's Lanier. It's tipped. It's stolen by Smith. And here comes Smith leading the fast break. Stolen by Ginobili. Wilkins with the ball. Picked up by Thompson. Tries again. Kicks it out to Ginobili. Thompson in the corner. Over Lanier. And another basket for Seattle.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Outside Wilkins. Down low. And it's out of bounds to Montreal. They'll retain possession.
And he made the right read on that play, but just couldn't secure the steal.
Yeah, the anticipation was there. The hustle was there. Very close to picking that one.
Just 5 on the clock. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. Just 4 seconds left in the first quarter. Good if it goes. And no good on the last second attempt this time. And so it's Seattle bringing the quarter. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen from Seattle. Guys?
Well, look at the turnover ratio, then look at the score. Easy to see what happened in that first period.
Offensively, they took care of the ball. And defensively, they forced a number of miscues.
And that unpredictable nature of Ginobili, it can be frustrating for the defense, especially when he's cutting them to pieces with his passing.
Now here's Thompson. Oden. And it's Oden finishing it off.
That's just a terrific pass from Klay Thompson. My goodness.
Here's Love. And Love throws it down.
Yeah, he just punched the ticket on that one. That'll get the job done.
Powerful two-hand jam. Roy from outside. The shot is good. And so is his shooting tonight. 3 for 4.
How about that move? You'll see very few players able to pull off. Just sensational stuff. And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Montreal shooting their 3rd free throw attempt of the game. Seattle leading by 5. Scored the basket. His 4th. He's only missed 1 of his 5 shots tonight.
And that's his strongest trait, the unselfishness from Kuzi. Fantastic at realizing when one of his guys has an opportunity for a clean look.
And it's Seattle with the ball. Manu Ginobili unable to get his shot to go. Inside, here's Kuzi. And again, Seattle with the triple.
I'll tell you, he's in a rhythm and playing with purpose. Great first quarter, even better in the second.
And first time out of the game called for Montreal.
And he could tell his guys starting to wear down a little bit. Call time to just let them get their legs back under them.
Montreal trails by 10. And here is Iverson. And Oden pulls it down.
Well, we love his ability to attack the rim. He just loses a little bit of focus and misses the chippy.
Thompson for 3. It's rebounded by Montreal.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Yeah, just solid work on the back end of that play.
Yep, you're right. Finished hard with 2 hands on that stuff. Wallace with it. Now Smith defending. And here comes the break. And boy, that looked like goaltending. Yes, it is. And so they will award the basket there.
That's a very close call. I'm sure he thinks it's a clean block, but looks like it was on the way down.
Pass to Love. Ginobili outside. Outside Wilkins. 5 on the clock. To the paint. Here's Love. Wilkins trying to get open. Off target at the rim.
Let me know if you can hear me now.
And Thompson launches it from deep. An absolute bomb from 3-point range. Thompson's got the lead up to 13 now for Seattle. Here's Ginobili. Montreal again missing. And pushing it up. Here's Seattle. Thompson inside the line. To the inside. Roy. It falls for the 6th time in 7 tries this contest. That's 86%.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Here's Smith. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
I don't know if he's still there, but can you hear me now?
Ever since he came straight out of high school into the NBA, there's always been a drive in Josh Smith. He plays like he's got something to prove.
Montreal trails by 17. And the first time out of the game called for Seattle. Some changes for Seattle. And
I have it up as high as
in the second quarter of play. Here's Wall. Lays it up and in on the nice reverse. And Seattle leads by 19.
Well, a lot of Wall's passes end up on the highlight reel. He just makes it so easy for his guys to catch and finish.
Montreal calls timeout.
You know, couldn't agree more with this timeout. Far too many turnovers to get any kind of offensive rhythm. You're just trying to mix things up here.
Montreal trails by 19. Pass to Lanier. That's good. Great play set up by Iverson. Lanier's got 6 here in this quarter.
Well, offensively, this guy has been cooking. They're definitely not losing because of him.
And although an undersized center, more than making up for it with some serious hops.
And it's blocked. And it's out of bounds to Montreal. They'll retain possession. 55 seconds left in the second quarter. Love trying to break loose. Ginobili. That's
Probably
good.
because I'm like whispering at some
Ginobili's
point.
got 7 points in the game.
This is what we call highly efficient play. Working off the screen, getting to the cup.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Soft again.
I love the ball movement there. He put that on a silver platter. Just served him up.
And Malone with the stuff.
Offensively, McCollum sees the floor well. Not surprised to see him spot the open teammate.
Here's Houston. Malone trying to break free. Pass to Lanier. No one near Wall as he lets it go. Bangs home the trifecta.
A slight rebound advantage for them.
Oh, that was something else.
Well, there's your dunk contest champion back in 2014. Wall puts a little extra on that one.
Yeah, there was definitely some contact there on the three-point attempt.
For Montreal, they have gone 3 for 3 at the line tonight. He's off on the second.
And you look at Wilkins, everybody talks about the spectacular athleticism, but in some ways, I think he's just underrated as a basketball player. He just does so many things well for his team.
Pass to McCollum. Here's Houston. A dominating first half of basketball, and so far hasn't been close. Seattle ahead, just dominating this one. Time now for the halftime break, with the third quarter soon to follow, right here on 2K Sports. And with the big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. On defense, Seattle. Ginobili can't hit. And pushing it up, here's Seattle. McCollum outside. Lets the three fly. The shot misses. And it's Montreal the other way. One-on-one fast break. The offensive rebound. Here's Love. Here's Ginobili. That one goes in. Ginobili's got 9.
Terrific play call to give him a clean look at the rim. That's how you want to start the second half.
Well, there is nothing better than catching a rhythm as early as possible, and boy, that's a terrific start right there.
And McCollum on the floor, all business. Off the court, he's a very outspoken player, very colorful guy. And Greg, you were saying you see a future in media for him when he stops playing.
No doubt about it, Kevin. I mean, McCollum spoke up quickly about the seriousness of the virus when they were playing. He's very knowledgeable and shares what's on his mind. A media position after he's done playing is a very real possibility if he chooses to.
And Wilkins slams it in.
No doubt about it, he has done a ton to help his team, but he's going to have to do even more if they want to have a chance to get back in this.
Yeah, this is one of the top athletes in the league. Wall showing his lateral and vertical mobility. Only 20% shooting in this quarter. They need to settle down and relax a little bit here.
And how about that? What a sensational finish.
Hey, you got to be able to get some hang time to do that one. Malone right side, and the shot goes down.
And Malone, a high percentage scorer when he gets it in deep. But once he's got the defense on his back, the game becomes easy with his ability to score.
And there's a foul. It's on C.J. McCollum. That is his first foul of the game. 2 minutes into the second half of play now. Wilkins' shot is off.
Well, he's a quality mid-range shooter, but he can't get that one to go.
And the basket by McCollum.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive style.
Well, he's attacking, he's forcing the issue, and that's simply stated a terrific play. You know, he hasn't taken as many shots tonight, but they're still ahead, and that means his teammates are delivering.
And guys, he's been a problem this defense has not been able to solve tonight. Lanier using that size along with the skill set to fully affect this game.
Whoa, that'll wake you up.
He is such a great athlete. Kicks it out to Iverson. Connects from three-point range. Iverson's got 5 points so far.
And it's encouraging seeing Iverson just bury the three ball. When he's got that shot going, he is basically unguardable.
Outstanding pass, on time and on target.
Malone with the steal. And the powerful one-handed slam.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
At the end of the day, though, it's 2 points. Don't hang your heads. Let's get refocused and play with more patience.
And so it's Montreal now. Pass to Lanier. A minute 20 left here in the third quarter. It's good. 7 points in the game.
Sees his man, has the angle on the interior, and drops a dime right there.
Outside, Wall. And a wide open look for McCollum. Offline with his three. Here's Malone. And it's slammed in by Malone.
And when the score is as lopsided as it is, and you can see they smell blood in the water, my man is going for the jugular. Yeah, nice, silky finish on the alley-oop from the stupendous feed.
That sequence couldn't have been executed any better. Here's Houston. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Now Montreal moving it up. Ginobili with the ball. He's picked up by Wall.
This has not been a good period for this guy. Out of sync, not letting the game come to him. He's got to settle down and make shots.
Pass to Lanier. Malone with it. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
The defense not putting up any fight on the inside. They've allowed 10 straight points in the paint.
Seattle shooting their fourth attempt at the free throw line right here.
Yeah, and Malone excels at putting himself in a great position, really on both ends. Just a dynamite rebounder and interior scorer.
Here's Lanier with 4 seconds on the clock.
Yeah, how about the quicks there by Malone to get up and deter that shot, utilizing that size and reach for the rejection. Oh, the officials are all over that one.
Both good from the line that time. And so it's Seattle, finishing the quarter up by a whopping 24 points. And they're winning the turnover. And there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. Seattle calls timeout.
And team strategies closely guarded. One aspect of the game the fans aren't always privy to.
It's tough to hide your communications. Teams go to great lengths to try to do it, but sometimes to no avail.
Score, just great ball movement. And I hope kids out there are watching the textbook form on Thompson's jumper.
So many things that you can check the boxes on in terms of the fundamentals of a great shooter. It starts at the base. It's great footwork. You square up. You got a quick release, and you got to follow through. Really
There he goes!
You don't want to be jumping on a play like that. No. Wow, he was up there, Kevin.
Oh, forget about going for the long-range bomb to cut into that lead. Just take it to the hoop, my friend.
And how? Brilliant throwdown.
And that's another basket for them. They have really come out blazing here in the first.
The kick out to Wilkins. 2-on-1 as they jump out on the break. The deep three from Thompson. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. And the dunk by Iverson.
Changing ends quickly. He's rewarded with a high percentage look.
Yeah, the defense trying to do their best to slow him down, but when he gets room like that, you got to look out. I'll tell you what, they're really fortunate there. Those long bomb passes usually spell disaster, but they get away with one there.
Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. That's on Allen Iverson.
The aggressiveness on the drive there from Steph. He earns the foul thanks to how he sucks the defense in, out of position, and now to the free throw line. You can tell he's feeling confident right now at the line, and when he's on, he can be lights out.
A power flush with a long hang on the rim at the end of that.
That could be a catalyst for him. It really could. Duncan in the corner. Oh, good on the three.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
The putback. Great positioning on the putback.
Love the determination he showed there, getting himself into good position under the glass.
With the presence of mind to know just where the rebound was going to come down. Well timed.
But it's kind of unfair if you're that great a shooter from distance like Steph is, and then you combine with how great he is around the basket, hard to handle.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
What up, Shadow Hunter? What's going on, bro?
Now about 3 minutes gone in the first quarter. Pass to Love. To the inside. Low block shot.
And trailing here in the first, you'd like to see them be a little more aggressive on the offensive glass.
Curry is inside. Yes, and it's Smith with the assist that time. Curry's got 8.
Defensively, giving up far too many open rhythm looks.
And first time out of the game called for Montreal.
Giving up a run here. Can they turn it around?
Hard to say right now. At this point, I've seen the coaches run through 2 or 3 iterations of defense. Is there a fourth? I'm not sure.
And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
It's pretty amazing.
Can you hear me, Shadow? How you doing, man?
The man for this team. I mean, he recognizes in games when he should push the action and when he should pull back, and just constantly plays unselfish basketball to elevate his team's success.
Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. Right side, Wilkins. To stop the run. And Thompson sends it back.
Well, Clay is a very good positional and on-ball defender, but him getting to a block shot like that, that's impressive.
Their play on both ends has been superb. We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
Like tonight, that all the hustle plays have meant so much to this team. Now just sustain some of that energy and keep comfortable.
How about he has yet to miss 4-4 to start?
That's a whistle. He did not want to hear his second foul, and we're not even out of the first quarter.
This is his 3rd trip to the free throw line. Stephen Curry hits them both.
Yeah, and early on doing a really nice job at the free throw line.
Here's Lanier, and he jams it after taking the nice feed on the run.
And wait to finish and cut into that lead a little bit.
Yeah, but look at the basket guy still shaking. Raleigh moving the ball around. Pass to Duncan. Out to Smith. From outside the arc. The shot off that time. And it's Montreal the other way. Moving it up. And here is Ginobili. And it's Manu Ginobili with the finish.
Well, how's that for a highlight reel finish? Not so much the dunk, but a guy at that age, Manu with some passion.
And stolen by Iverson. And now the fast break, Ginobili with the ball.
And there's that transition offense. Push the ball up the floor. The defense can't get set, and you can get some easy baskets here.
And up the floor again for Montreal, running the court.
So blessed with excellent court vision,
Thanks, brother.
especially for a wing player. Ginobili repeatedly finds the open man.
It's deflected. It's stolen by Duncan. That one doesn't go. And so it's Raleigh holding on to an 8-point lead heading into the break. They've dictated the pace, pushed the ball at every chance, and it's paying off for them. And we've got more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way.
Down by 8. possibly back up.
And for those of you, action is where we're at right now. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from Raleigh?
Throughout that first, they just were aggressive on the defensive end, showing active hands.
You know, they really made a lot of good quality reads down there. Took some chances, but feeling more calculated than risky.
Pass to Wilkins. Ginobili with the ball. Tried to come right back with the three of his own, but it's no good. Here's Irving. And Dr. J slams it in.
And I'll tell you what, few forwards have ever had that lightning first step of Dr. J. He just takes away the angles of the defense. And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope, his only concern right now is getting the points on the board. And I don't mean style points. The drive by Iverson. And they pick up 2. Iverson's got 12 in the game.
That's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint.
Here we go, one-on-one. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a three-point play chance for him.
Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passing.
Montreal shooting their first free throw of the contest. Just over 1 minute has passed here in the second quarter. To the paint. Here's Irving. Outside for Curry. Duncan outside. Back to Thompson. Clock at 6. Now Montreal moving it up. And that one's good, Iverson.
And a terrific job on both ends of that sequence. Very slick steal and great transition offense.
Stolen by Ginobili. And now Love pushing it up, and no one back to stop him.
Still a great defender and great hands. Ginobili jump-starting the fast break.
Pass to Thompson. Back to Curry. Now here is Smith. They grabbed their own miss. Got a piece of it. Back to Curry. Inside. Here's Duncan. Here's Irving. Back to Curry. Now Duncan. And Curry has it in the corner. Tries yet again. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. He's got 16.
I don't know how he makes a shot like that look as easy as it did. So elite.
And it's Allen Iverson with the foul. And that'll be his third foul so far. Pass to Smith. And the slam dunk by Irving.
Timeout, timeout.
And you love the quick ups, but then how about that explosiveness on the finish? Irving, man, he just has incredible gifts.
Montreal calls timeout. One guy who's been getting it done so far, Stephen Curry.
I mean, he continues to burn them with his scoring. The coaching staff's going to have to come up with a different approach defensively.
Pass to Duncan. And Duncan throws it down.
And Timmy giving his best effort out there on the break. Nice to see the old fella running the floor.
Here's Love. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It's going to be on Josh Smith.
Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
Both free throws good from Love.
Well, his body control is phenomenal, and his ability to get to the line has always been impressive. That's a huge part of his game.
Whistle blows, bucket is good, and he'll have a chance at the line to make it a 3-point play. That sends Kyrie Irving to the free throw line. That's on Allen Iverson. For Raleigh, they've made all of their free throws so far tonight, going 6 for 6.
I feel like Kyrie is just never afraid of the challenge in front of him. Tougher the situation, seems like the tougher he plays.
Green inside the 3-point line, and it's Raleigh with another.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
Basketball IQ is something that gets talked about, but It's importance to a team showing up here, running plays that turn into scores.
Here's Sprewell, launches it, and Draymond Green gets the three. Green's got 5 points in the quarter.
At this point, I don't know what you can do to slow this team down.
Well, nothing that they're doing seems to be making an impact. And there are some nights where you just run out of options, whether it's by personnel or by tactic.
They have a good plan going right now, and they're starting to create separation.
Well,
The game plan might have been good, but you have to bring it together. Right now, their chemistry is something to be admired.
Here's Iverson. He's got 14. Pass to Love. It's stolen by Green. Here's Sprewell. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist. Sprewell's got his second bucket of the game to go.
Just flying up and down the court. 9 straight in transition.
.36 seconds left in the first half of basketball. And that one is hammered home.
Yeah, a nice, strong finish on the inside.
But Greg, that's what he does. He's got the dunker mentality. Here's Wilkins. Makes it off the glass. Wilkins has got 6.
Boy, he is quick off his feet and really stronger than he looks. Wilkins can burn you in that painted area.
Pass to Johnson. It'll count. And the last second attempt does not go in for him. And so it's Raleigh closing out the quarter with a 20-point lead. They've got a big advantage in the turnover stats because of their intense defense. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Stolen away. Now Irving. Pass to Green. From 17 feet out. Love grabs the board.
Probably not the shot that was drawn up for that possession, but you can't pass it up and you can't knock it down.
Okay, 2 hands for safety. That's what they say, right?
That's right. He was ultra safe with that dunk, no question. Raleigh moving the ball around. Irving with the ball. Johnson outside. Shoots the 3. Sprewell, that's good. He's got 9.
And how about Sprewell there, dropping one from deep? Really like how he's starting to get a feel for that 3-pointer.
Oh, fantastic dunk. And he hangs around up there just for a little camera time.
Yeah, maybe he didn't want to land awkwardly. Who knows? But there he is, and we see it very clearly. And we're about a minute and a half here into the second half. Irving surveying the floor. 3-pointer. No good. Shot missing. And it's Montreal the other way. 17-foot shot on the way.
The D giving him that shot, and that's probably not a good idea, but I guess they knew what they were doing that time.
And it's Allen Iverson.
Fuck this guy.
And that's a quick foul for him there. It looks like the refs are going to call this one pretty close.
Curry looking around. McGrady outside. Clock at 6. Pass to Mikan. Over Lanier. Curry. And he gets the friendly spin, and that one drops.
Wow, they used every last bit of the shot clock, and Steph Curry cool under pressure.
Outside Wilkins. Unloads from 9. That's in, and he found his range with that one. Now 1 for 2.
Boy, he is quick off his feet and really stronger than he looks. Wilkins can burn you in that painted area.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
And a nice job here early of establishing an inside presence.
Took him no time at all on that one.
Good way to start this game. You want to get him rolling as early as possible.
He's a guy who, if he gets hot, he can carry your offense for long stretches.
And in terms of size, not your typical center, but man, he plays as big as any of them thanks to that terrific leaping ability.
80% from the field to start, playing with a ton of confidence.
The shot by McGrady, no good. Ginobili with the 3. The shot will not fall. Now Chicago takes it the other way. No one near Curry as he lets it go. That one a tad offline to the right, but drops in for him.
I'm not sure there's a more dangerous catch-and-shoot player in the NBA than Steph Curry. If you give him space, look out.
Clearly a foul.
Montreal shooting their first free throws of the game. And he knocks down the first one. That one falls, so he hits both of them.
Well, he's come through for them at the line today, and you love having a big fella who's so capable on his free throws.
Got that bucket in no time at all. Curry's got 10.
My goodness, the pure shooting stroke of Steph Curry. It's the envy of every NBA player.
And first time out of the game called for Montreal. Montreal trails by 4. Here's Iverson. And the dunk by Iverson.
Oh, how about using the rim to get some true hang time?
You know, he just wanted to make sure the landing was softer than the takeoff. It's good.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
And I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
And it's out of bounds to Montreal. They'll retain possession. And it goes out of bounds. That one is off Smith.
Active hands from him as he's able to deflect that pass out of bounds.
Well, that's what you call a game of inches. They talk about it in football. We see it right there.
Now here's Ginobili. Love, no luck. And here we go. Fast break. Curry's got it. Wasted no time on that one. 13 points in the game.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Pass to Ginobili. The 3. Score the basket. Nice shot after missing his first attempt.
And guys getting into a nice groove here, starting to feel it.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities.
Montreal trails by 7. And the shot goes in from Lanier.
Yeah, and there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
It's Curry outside. Another 3 for Chicago.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Got that one up quick. McGrady's got 7.
Awesome.
12 straight points off of 3-pointers, and the D looks shell-shocked.
Ginobili outside. And yes, it's good. Ginobili's got his 2nd bucket of the game to go.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Here's McGrady. Chicago now working with the new shot clock. Here's Smith. Shoots the 3. And that one's good. McGrady.
Defensively, they just look out of sync, not closing out on the 3s in time.
Here's Wilkins. Got a piece of it. And again, Chicago running the court in transition.
Crushing it right now. They've done an excellent job of spacing the floor.
And what surprises me is the defense hasn't done anything to take away that 3-point shot. That has been their preferred weapon tonight.
And Iverson constantly driving to the basket, using that speed and athleticism to kind of wheel his way to the rim.
It's been all about Stephen Curry for Chicago. And glad to have you with us, folks. 2nd quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And taking a look at Chicago's performance here, guys, what have they been doing or not doing?
They just came into this game with the mindset of sharing the basketball.
When you keep everyone involved at the offensive end, it keeps everyone engaged in other areas as well.
They get the rebound. McGrady outside. Pass to Curry. Back to McGrady. It's Chicago with another bucket.
As great a scorer as he is, Steph Curry is a willing mover of the basketball. He doesn't get enough credit to me for playing the right way. This is one of those nights. Mistake after mistake, a comedy of errors.
On the wing, Tracy McGrady. The 3-pointer is right on target. McGrady's got 5 points in the quarter.
And how about getting a hand up on McGrady, especially when he's looking to shoot from the outside?
That pass had to be thrown not only in the right spot, but at the right time.
Smith with it. He'll bring it up for Chicago. Smith on the wing. Unloads. Back to McGrady. They get it again. Outside Curry. And stolen by Iverson. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. Montreal shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game. First free throw is good. Both shots good from the stripe.
This is about the last guy you want to send to the stripe right now. They keep fouling him, and he keeps making them.
Chicago leading by 14. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
And ever since he came straight out of high school into the NBA, there's always been a drive in Josh Smith. He plays like he's got something to prove.
It's Curry outside. And some nice ball movement here by Chicago. Irving can't hit. Montreal trails by 17. From deep. Wilkins' shot is off.
And when you are as good a shooter as he is, you have to have the confidence to take that shot. It might not always fall.
And for most guys, I think you only want to take that shot if you've hit a few in a row. That is absolutely a heat check.
Montreal calls timeout. Curry with a strong contribution so far in this one.
Well, I think this is a necessary timeout so they can figure out a way to limit the impact this guy's having from three-point range. They've got to dedicate more resources to their perimeter D.
And Montreal making a change here. Montreal calls timeout.
Adjustments are a part of the game, and the coach sees something he doesn't like here.
Well, this is a chess match. Looking ahead a few moves and trying to execute toward that.
Montreal trails by 19. To the inside. Love. It's tipped. Oh, and the dunk by Wilkins.
How about the high-flying acrobatics by Wilkins on that? Yeah, they call him the human highlight film.
Here's Birdsong. Down low. From downtown. Hits it from three-point range. Birdsong's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. It's Wilkins with the drive.
And you look at Wilkins, everybody talks about the spectacular athleticism, but in some ways, I think he's just underrated as a basketball player. He just does so many things well for his team. Yeah, in this quarter, they've had the right approach, driving and drawing, initiating contact, create opportunities, get to the line.
Here's Birdsong. No good on the three. Here's Floyd. And it's Chicago with the rebound. Fast break. Here comes Chicago. From deep. Wall. Pass to Birdsong. Jacks up a three. He doesn't hit that one. And it's Montreal the other way. And Ginobili wide open. He shoots. Montreal again missing. From past the arc. Sinks the triple. Wilkins has got 5.
Three-pointers are killing them at this point, and they haven't been able to respond at the other end.
Wilkins, that's good.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Out of bounds, Montreal takes possession.
That looks like a lack of focus. You've got to question what he was trying to accomplish there.
And Love's got the ball here for Montreal. Pass to Lanier. It's deflected. Stolen by Wilkins. Here's Floyd. And he jams it after taking the nice feed on the run.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
At the end of the day, though, it's 2 points. Don't hang your heads. Let's get refocused and play with more patience.
And here's Montreal. And out of bounds as Chicago gains possession. And the rejection by Love.
Montreal foul.
44 seconds left now here in the second. Birdsong misses.
Boy, with his shot not falling right now, it might be time to look in a different direction. See if you can get your teammates started.
You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
The finish in transition, nice and easy.
For Montreal, they have been perfect so far from the free throw line, 6 for 6.
And he doesn't just have one of the best nicknames in the NBA. He's got some of the best skills as well. Sleepy Floyd is capable of putting on a show if he catches fire on the floor.
And this will be his second and third shots at the line here. And good on the second, so he makes them both.
He does a great job of drawing contact and getting himself to the line, something he didn't do in the first period.
26 seconds left to play here in the second quarter.
Yeah, that's a great setup. Screen the defender off and let him elevate.
All right, and wasn't the timing ideal? My goodness, the D with no chance to react.
The execution was simply flawless. That, ladies and gentlemen, is how you run that play.
The tray, and the three ball is good. Mikens got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. To the paint, here's Lanier. That's tipped, and he recovers it. And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. And it's out of bounds to Montreal. They'll retain possession.
And that's just a risky play. To make a heave like that, not worth it.
Montreal trails by 19. Here's Ginobili. Good, and the assist goes to Robinson. 7 points for Ginobili.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Buries the long-range jumper.
Boy, when Curry is hot, look out. This guy is fantastic at understanding what the defense is conceding and making them pay.
It's stolen by McGrady. Pushing it up. The kick out to Irving. There's the three. That shot off. Solid defense there from Ginobili. Oh, and he blocks it off the glass. Wow.
And not many guys Irving's side.
Hammer it home! Hammer it home, baby!
That is authority right there.
It was. Here's Lanier. And they immediately answer back with the dunk at the other end.
No, big finish, emphatic.
He hangs on the rim just for good.
There is an imagination, a creativity. This guy's passing drives the offense.
Montreal calls timeout.
And he could tell his guys starting to wear down a little bit. Call time to just let them get their legs back under them.
Pass to Lanier. Fires the three. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Lanier's got 13.
Boy, everyone is getting to their spots and then capitalizing. 3 for 4 in the quarter. Beautiful.
You gotta love seeing McGrady when he's hot. An amazing score from any spot on the floor.
Well, as usual, this guy cooking on the offensive end. But right now, the other guys on his team have got to step forward. And no surprise here, right? This guy is not only a gifted player, but he is so smart on the offensive end.
That shot wide open. Robinson's got his first 3 points of the game.
Yeah, surprised he doesn't have more shot attempts. He's been accurate. You'd think he'd want to take control now with them behind.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Sinks the three-pointer.
And so many teams now look to establish the perimeter to set up everything else.
No doubt it's a growing trend, Greg, and he is highly accurate tonight.
Now, here is McGrady. 22 points for him. Drills it from outside.
Well, they're winning largely because of this guy's play. He has been sensational.
Some nice passing by Montreal here. Ginobili. Inside. Lanier. It's rebounded by Mikan.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
Back to McGrady. Down to 5 on the shot clock. It's rebounded by Montreal. The three. Buries it from three-point range. McGrady's got a pair of threes now here in the third for Chicago.
Yeah, those are starting to add up, guys. Of their last 5 baskets, 3 have been tripled.
They grabbed their own miss. It's stolen by McGrady. And here's the fast break. Pull up Jay. Kept alive. There's the double team with Ginobili. And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. And Chicago has possession. Pass to McGrady. Offline with his three. And so it's Ginobili bringing it up now for Montreal. In the corner, it's Robinson. No good. They had a chance to end the run there.
Boy, what a nightmare quarter for this guy. He's playing right into the hands of the defense at this point.
Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
And guys, it's crazy. He really was a late bloomer. You know, Irving didn't have the big-time amateur career you hear about with some stars, but boy, he's more than made up for it.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
No matter what looks they get, they just can't convert to stop this run.
And I think you can start to feel their frustration mounting. With every missed bucket, it becomes more and more desperate.
Stolen away.
Fuck this.
confidence he has in himself. It's written all over his body language.
Roy. And Brandon Roy with the slam.
Making the most of the screen. That's how it's done.
And it's in the perfect spot, Greg. Frees him up to get all the way to the bucket.
Where was the defense? No fighting through the pick, no rotation. My goodness.
And here's Roy. Manu Ginobili getting his 3 to go.
And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has. Oh, what a dunk!
Look out below.
And Iverson constantly driving to the basket, using that speed and athleticism to kind of wheel his way to the rim.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Ginobili gets the bucket.
Not everyone has the green light to take that 3 in transition, but he does, especially with the defense already set up protecting the paint.
Pass to Scalabrine. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
Toronto shooting their first shots from the stripe in this game. About a minute and a half through the first quarter. And taken away by Roy. On the wing, James. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
Boy, not a bad beginning. 3 for 4 from the floor. Pretty good start.
And that one's good by Davis.
And early on, they look great. They've made all 4 of their shots to start this game.
Pass to Scalabrine. Now Roy. Back to Porzingis. Just 5 to shoot. The shot, no good. Great D that time from Davis.
And for everything that Anthony Davis does on the floor, you can't forget about his defense. Still an elite level defender. Guards multiple positions and turns away a number of shots.
Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. Stoudemire in the post. Here's Scalabrine. No good on that one. And it's Montreal the other way. And Davis gets a lot of blocks without getting in foul trouble. About a 1-to-1 ratio for him in his career.
And he's done a great job of learning how to go straight up, playing vertical. Gets blocks, but doesn't get pulled out of position. Does everything you want from a defensive anchor.
To the middle. Here's Ginobili. And he uses the glass on the layup. Ginobili's got 10.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
They know that if this guy goes off, their chances of winning rise exponentially.
The shooting numbers just aren't there yet in the quarter.
The 3 from Iverson. Can't hit the putback. Toronto trails by 8. And the dunk by Jordan.
Yeah, Jordan just glides up the court. It's kind of deceptive. Doesn't look like he's running as fast as he really is.
Wilkins with the ball.
Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
And here's Embiid. He'll bring it up for Toronto. Here's Jordan. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. That one on Ginobili.
It's slashing there by Jordan. Gets up to speed in a hurry. Just impossible to stay in front of.
Montreal leading by 4. Davis drives in. Good work there as it goes.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
Here's Westbrook. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Defender in his grill, and Russell says, "Let me shake you off, sir. I've got to score this."
2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. throw good, Davis.
And like the greats before him, AD has taken the time to develop all aspects of his game. You have to respect that.
Toronto trails by 6. Bryant looking over the floor. Six to shoot. Outside, KD. And stolen by Love. 4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. And Payton throws it down hard.
And remember, Davis played point guard in high school, showing off the vision there with that nice dime.
Here's Love. And he can't extend the lead to double digits. Here's Floyd. That's good. And it's Payton with the assist.
They've been excellent so far, coming in with a well-balanced attack.
On the offensive end, it feels like they're getting the shots they want, and defensively, they are connected and on a string.
And not much you can do defensively once Kareem gets the ball in that close. Too much height.
And so it's Montreal in control with a 9-point lead to end the quarter. They're playing a bruising game inside, and it's working for them. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And from what you've seen from Montreal, guys, what do you think?
Well, you can see these guys are unafraid to take chances defensively.
Well, very disruptive in that first period. They never allowed the offense to get comfortable.
Pass to Payton. Wallace with it. He can't get it to go. Some solid defense there from KD.
In his career, surprising some scouts, Tatum's hit a high percentage of his threes. The difference last year, he took a whole lot more of them.
He understood, Greg, that his game needed to be more efficient. Far fewer mid-range, long-range twos. He almost doubled the number of three-point attempts from the year before, and that was by design. This guy understands success in the modern NBA, plays at the rim, and plays from three.
Wallace. Westbrook with the block.
Oh, my goodness. Russell Westbrook twice on the pipe sends that shot back. My goodness.
Here's Payton. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
Want easy looks? Don't allow the defense to set up.
What a beautiful fast break opportunity, and the finish pretty good.
So timeout called here, the first for Toronto. And Toronto will go for a different look here. Toronto trails by 7. Second quarter, we're a little over a minute and a half in.
Man, how about that skill set that Stoudemire possesses? A lethal mix of speed and shooting. Love watching the Mighty Mouse play.
And both free throws good for Stoudemire. Montreal leading by 5. Here's Floyd. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
How about that move? You'll see very few players able to pull off. Just sensational stuff.
Well, exposing a weakness in the defense, that's just way too easy, guys.
Payton attacking. Toronto grabs the miss.
Never easy to stop this guy at the rim, but that is a beautiful contest right there.
To the paint. Back to Embiid. Over Payton. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It's going to be on Gary Payton. You know, Greg, we can all agree that Joel Embiid's a superstar in the league with this play, but you get the feeling he's the most criticized superstar in the league right now as well.
You know, pundits and fans have questioned his fitness, his fit, but at the end of the day, he does get it done, and the numbers speak for themselves. Embiid's an outspoken guy, which can invite a lot of criticism.
Pass to Stoudemire. Toronto needs to get off a shot. Here's Embiid. Yep, it counts.
And the man just brings his lunch pail and goes to work. What sets Embiid apart is he does it with such ease.
Outside Odom. From the arc. No good that time. Toronto trails by 3. Embiid. And Embiid is right there. Embiid's got 6 here in this quarter. And there's 1:45 left here in the second. Payton outside. Here's Wallace. Good D by Embiid. And here's Toronto. They're on a 14-6 run. Deflects the pass. And here we go. Fast break. Wallace has got it. Payton, good.
Such a multi-talented threat on the offensive end, and you love his confidence.
And it's sent back by Wallace.
And this is why Wallace is an elite-level defender, has a great sense of timing for when to rise up and contest shots.
Toronto calls timeout.
Ladies and gentlemen, dance team.
Once again, 1:10 left in the first half of basketball. Outside Jordan. Fires it up. And again, no good by Toronto. Montreal leading by 5. Here's Ginobili. And it's slammed in by Ginobili.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. Here's Durant. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
Boy, the strength of Kevin Durant is a thing of beauty. How about the ability to gets bodied?
And it's Allen Iverson with the foul. That's his first foul.
Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
And so James will bring it up for Toronto. It's a 5-point game.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Ginobili, that's good.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Offside Roy. Pass to Scalabrine. Nice move. And it is flushed down with a nice jam.
And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope, his only concern right now is getting the points on the board. And I don't mean style points. Left side Davis. Nice D from Porzingis. Stolen by Ginobili. And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Montreal leads by 5. And don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of the third quarter. And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. And Ginobili with the slam.
And they got to bring the double team on it.
Montreal shooting their 5th free throw of the game here. Now LeBron. Not going to go that time. Good D from Love. And up the floor again for Montreal, running the court.
how about the high-flying acrobatics by Wilkins on that? Yeah, they call him the human highlight film.
Out to the right wing. Back to Roy. Ball's knocked loose. Stolen by Ginobili. Here's Wilkins. And it's Wilkins finishing it off.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Let's see if that serves as a momentum builder. What a great sequence for this group.
Here's Wilkins. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
And you look at Wilkins, everybody talks about the spectacular athleticism, but in some ways, I think he's just underrated as a basketball player. It just does so many things well for his team.
Toronto calls timeout.
Hey fans, who wants a free t-shirt?
And Toronto making a change here.
Ladies and gentlemen, once again, team.
Little over a minute gone here in the second half. And Westbrook, here we go. And it's sent back by Wallace. Allen with it. Wilkins picks him up. And stolen by Payton. A finish. And Wilkins with the stuff.
And how about the determination there from Payton? The glove showing off his fast hands yet again.
The shot by Wilkins. The shot missing. And Toronto will come the other way.
But only the first miss of the second half. They've come out here with authority.
Montreal on D. Here's Roy.
That's 1 for their first 4 to start the second half.
Misses in close. And out of bounds as Toronto gains possession.
And that's just carelessness there. I mean, you have got to have your head in the game.
Toronto trails by 14. And we're just around 2 minutes into the final half of play now. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Boy, it will take more than that kind of defense to stop this guy. Russell Westbrook so fierce on the interior.
Here's Payton. Porzingis with the rebound. Allen inside the three-point line. He drains the quick shot. Allen's got his first points of the game. Payton drives in. Some nice passing by Montreal here. Wallace misses.
Well, outstanding contest on the shot, and then he's positioned perfectly to go after the rebound.
Right side, Westbrook. Here's Scalabrine. And taken away by Wallace. And here we go. Fast break. Payton's got it. Wallace misses. Toronto trails by 10. And Paul George, Doris, kind of a late bloomer coming up in high school. His older sister used to give him the business on the blacktop. Of course, eventually, he found his stride, and the rest is history.
It took some encouraging from older sis and his high school coach, who actually had to threaten him with running suicides to get the guy to shoot more. And think about it. This guy plays his college basketball at mid-major Fresno State. That's really where he got onto the NBA radar.
Some changes for Toronto. And first time out of the game called for Montreal.
And momentum going the other way. Can they find some answers?
I think here you have just got to get back to what you do best and then live with the results.
Montreal leading by 8. Payton drives in. And it's sent back by KD. Payton left side. He can't hit that time. Now Toronto takes it the other way.
I'll tell you, he's trying to help them extend this lead, but it's been a tough night for him individually. Boy, the bounce pass put right on the money. Nice assist.
He gets it in there.
You have to love the approach Peyton takes to the game. And an exceptional passer who does a great job with distributing the basketball.
Here's Stoudemire. Count it. Stoudemire's got 6.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
Peyton can't get it to go.
Boy, a tough go for him in this quarter. You can see how desperately he wants to get things started. He just can't make a shot.
Jordan inside. 6 points for him. And the shot goes in from Embiid.
Just no resistance inside at all. They are feasting. This is a straight buffet.
It is. It's a big one. And load the plate. Wallace misses.
I'll tell you, his shot is just lost right now. There's just no consistency. Amazing that they're still up in this basketball game.
Here's Embiid. And 3 chances on that possession, but they just couldn't find a way to score. And the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason. I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit.
Right.
That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
Well, it's been an exciting game. Plenty of offense as we head to the 4th quarter. Montreal ahead. And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the 4th quarter in what is still anybody's ball game. Toronto trails by 4. Right side, Kevin Durant. Pass to Embiid. That one a little long. And here's the fast break. Davis leading the way. Wilkins can't get it to go. And it's Durant with the ball. He'll bring it up for Toronto. And the dunk by Embiid.
Hard to imagine a much better target on the alley-oop than Embiid. Get the lob anywhere in his vicinity, and you might wind up on a highlight reel.
And it's Jordan with the jam.
And really, after trailing the entire game, they've got to be feeling good about evening things up.
Oh, it got ugly there for a stretch. Nothing was working, but they've come back and have a chance to seal the deal.
And that's good as he hits both of his shots.
And if they continue, Kevin, their outstanding free throw shooting, that'll help them seal the deal.
Pass to Embiid. Changes up. And Davis sends it back.
And wingspan, mobility, Davis is basically a shooter's nightmare. One of the great shot blockers in the league.
Ginobili can't hit. Toronto trailing. Here's Kobe. And Davis pulls it down. And here's Montreal. They've led by as many as 14 points.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there, sure. Outside, KD. Down low. And then Durant with the dunk.
With his length and his size, how easy does KD make that dunk look?
And the whistle blows as the basket counts, and a three-point play chance right here. One free throw coming up. Free throw good, Iverson. Toronto calls timeout. Without question, Manu Ginobili displaying his skills today.
Guys, you have got to find a way to slow this man down. This is a great timeout.
let's go to the sideline and catch up with our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge.
Well, guys, during that last timeout, I listened to Frank Vogel talk to his team. He said, if we're going to pull this out, we have to do it as a team. We have to rely on one another, trust one another, and help one another. Let's go get this. Kevin, back to you.
Here's Davis. Goes straight through the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul. He'll go to the line. It goes on Jason Tatum.
The foul couldn't hold Davis down. His scoring ability is just that strong.
Oh, Tatum in position. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
Wow, how about the long arms and the timing of Jason Tatum on the alley-oop? Nice.
Offensive rebound. Davis. And they convert at last on attempt number 3. Davis has got 5 points in the quarter. Tatum no good. Montreal leading by 8. And so the ball out of bounds. Davis touched it last.
Listen, turnovers happen. You've got to move on to the next play.
Here's Roy. And then Roy with the jam. The drive by Iverson. Porzingis with the block.
Porzingis so fast off the floor when he challenges a shot. Helps him get a lot of blocks like that one.
And that's right in his wheelhouse, looking to make an impact when it counts.
And this is a player who understands when the game is hanging in the balance. He knows it's winning time.
Here's Iverson. It's not going to go for him. Now Toronto takes it the other way. Inside. Here's Porzingis. Great D that time from Davis. Here's Wilkins. Love trying to break loose.
Timeout.
That's in. That's his 5th field goal. He's shooting a hot 71%. 5 for 7. Toronto calls timeout. They're trailing by 6. 1:35 left in the 4th quarter of this one. Here's Roy. .130 left here in the 4th quarter. And the dunk by Porzingis.
Wow, Porzingis, no hesitation in the balance of the game. He delivers.
And Love throws it down.
I'll tell you, that vertical ability he has puts him in select company in NBA power forwards. May not have great size, but boy, he plays bigger than it. Yeah, Kevin Durant calmly steps into that shot with the game hanging in the balance. Love it.
And he has definitely been struggling in this quarter.
And you know what? They keep calling his number, and they're simply trying to get him out of this funk.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
The very definition of quality transition offense. If it can end at the cup, it's exactly where you want it. This guy has a reputation for being a great free throw shooter, and you've got to knock him down. He does it here.
And the rejection by LeBron.
Oh, you watch LeBron, not a prolific shot blocker, but when he wants to get it done, he is emphatic.
Here's Wilkins, and James pulls it down. Right side, Roy. Porzingis trying to get free. The shot's good from Roy.
And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
I'll tell you, it takes confidence to pull the trigger in that situation. You love guys who relish the moment.
And out of bounds as Toronto gains possession.
Boy, how big might this sort of mistake play out? You never know, but sometimes these are game changers.
They'll be trying to take as much time off the clock as they can.
Exactly. Expect to see longer possessions from this point on.
There isn't a person in the gym who didn't know Westbrook was taking and making that shot.
Montreal calls timeout. They're behind by 3. We've got 22 seconds left in the 4th. We've got 22 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Hammer it home! Hammer it home, baby!
That is authority right there.
It was. Toronto calls timeout. They're up by 1. 19 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And that's an intentional foul.
Honestly, just doing what they have to in order to get the basketball back.
Good on the first, and that will put them up by 2. And he is unable to get the second one.
Can't afford any wasted possessions down the stretch.
I'll tell you, they'd better come up with some points on every possession from now on.
And they foul intentionally. That's what they have to do at this point. He hits the first one, and that makes it a 3-point lead.
And every year, it seems to me, Kristaps Porzingis willing to take on more and more responsibility. There is a process to becoming a better leader, and Kristaps Porzingis is right in the middle of it.
Montreal calls timeout. They're trailing by 4. 5 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Guys, your thoughts?
Yeah, they got to get straight to the hoop, then a foul immediately.
5 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Here's Wilkins. And so the big win by Toronto in a tight game. It was up for grabs.
Live life like a lineman, I need me a right beside me, this Cody and Zach. Gotta ran it up like you saying on the track. This you scream. Venus, I might tell a collar some water on water, Katrina right there like it's tennis, no cat 20,000 on the visa. I just pulled up with a diva, she bougie as they be leeching, they say that it's cheaper to keep her, it's cheaper to leave her. Italian linen, I'm clean as a priest. I need no features, no cap when I'm preaching these facts and your speaks. No chicken blood on the back of my sneakers. This on my old, just like Ace from the Queen Street. I still got Ace from the teacher. Stepped out on the floor, I hate from the bleach. Right now, alarm, it was too many sleep. Right now, alarm, it was too many sleep. Right now, alarm, it was too many sleep. Right now, alarm, it was too many sleep.
Fires for three. The shot comes out, so Houston will take it the other way. And slam dunk by Butler.
Well, how about that? Just glide toward the rim, but finish with power. What a combination by Jimmy.
And Durant sends it back. Stockton with it. Iverson picks him up. And the shot is good.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently. Yeah, another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively here so far.
Here's Miles. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
That's their third straight make off an assist.
And first time out of the game called for Montreal.
And the lack of rim protection, top of the list.
And the question they're going to have to answer to me is it a problem with the scheme or is it a problem with matchups?
Montreal trails by 10. Pass to Love. Towns trying to get open. The shot's good from Love. Love's got his second bucket.
And the combination of his quickness and soft touch around the rim really allows him to pull off shots like that. A lot of players don't have the reverse in their arsenal.
Here's Williams. Just 5 on the clock. And Davis sends it back.
He's got that huge wingspan, and boy, does he use it well on the defensive end. If Davis is within shouting distance of the shooter, there's a good chance he'll get a hand on it. .106 left to play in the first quarter. .106 left here in the first quarter. And despite that miss, a strong start for them offensively.
Here's Davis. He drains it from the right block. Houston leading by 6. Down low. Towns. And the dunk by Towns.
Well, we know Kawhi will always attract lots of defensive attention, which puts him in a position to find his teammates. Pretty pass.
This is his first free throw of the game. And the first one drops. Both free throws good from Wilkins.
Well, this guy has multiple ways to get to the free throw line, and boy, has his stroke been on the money.
Here's Williams. Kicks it out to Leonard. And stolen by Iverson. Got a piece of it. Davis, that's for 2. The offensive rebound. The kick out to Wilkins. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Wilkins has got a pair of threes now in the first quarter for Montreal. Here's Williams. That one misses. Iverson with some nice D. Now Montreal moving it up. Outside Ginobili. The rebound by Cooper. And here comes Leonard leading the fast break.
Well, agility and explosiveness at the rim. Darren Williams doing work.
No shortage of scoring here at the end of the first quarter. Houston on top, leading by.
Ladies and gentlemen, dance team.
And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And looking at what we've seen from Houston, what do you guys think?
Just a terrific first quarter, sparked really by their unselfishness.
I'll tell you, that willingness to make the extra pass, that is what creates good looks. It also forces the defense to scramble.
And Houston calls their first time out of the game. Montreal trails by 5. Inside. And Love throws it down.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam, using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there, sure. And there's the call on Karl Anthony Towns. That is his first foul of the game. And so it's Montreal now.
And for everything that Anthony Davis does on the floor, you can't forget about his defense. Still an elite level defender, guards multiple positions and turns away a number of shots.
And so here is Houston. Outside Williams. It's good. And Davis gets a lot of blocks without getting in foul trouble. About a 1-to-1 ratio for him in his career.
Incredible. And he's done a great job of learning how to go straight up, playing vertical. Gets blocks but doesn't get pulled out of position. Does everything you want from a defensive anchor.
It's stolen by Davis. Pass to Payton. And stolen by Williams. And here we go. Towns heading to the hoop.
Boy, for a man his size, Towns does a sensational job running the floor.
The kick out to Wilkins. Some nice passing by Montreal here.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
And this is where you hope that he can find something easy so he can see the ball go through the net.
And finished off by Davis.
And all Davis needs is the right positioning. Once he's established, dunking becomes easy.
Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
And Williams drops them both.
Now, such a tremendous free throw shooter for his career. Fouling Darren Williams is a terrible idea.
Williams with the steal. And it's Houston on the break. And that one's good. Durant.
Agile play to get his hand in there and get the steal. Intelligent play to immediately start the break. And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Well, seized up just a little bit at the last second. That's when he normally converts.
Back to Ginobili. Over Butler. Ginobili can't hit.
That's exactly how you have to defend him. He's a guy that the D needs to be aware of at all times.
That's in there. Love with the assist.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
Now a timeout called by Houston. Houston making a switch here. Houston leading by 5. It's Durant on the wing. Pass to Stockton. And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter.
Stockton, just a remarkable point guard. Lights out shooter and an even better distributor.
For Houston, they have had 2 chances at the line already, making them both.
And they're really getting more points at the free throw line here in the second quarter. And that's a little lack of fight at the defensive end.
Absolutely. At least on that slam, you're right. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
Right. You could see on that possession, one side playing with a little desperation, the other side losing focus.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one.
And how about the offensive rebound with a little extra punch on the putback?
You're right, Greg. As they look to trim the deficit, could we see them send a few more bodies to the boards from here on out? Maybe, just maybe. And there's the foul on the shot. He'll go to the line for 2.
And you look at Wilkins, everybody talks about the spectacular athleticism, but in some ways, I think he's just underrated as a basketball player. It just does so many things well for his team.
Houston leading by 4. KD on the wing. Stockton outside. He's looking for Stoudemire and finds him. Three-pointer, Butler, nailed from three-point land. Butler's got 9.
Well, in this age of NBA analytics, we love layups and threes. Jimmy Butler, he'll give you both.
gives the team such a great element having a one guard who can get to the 10.
Certainly something every team wants to have.
Oh, you love it. Fearless, aggressive, leaving no doubt whatsoever.
And you can see he just has a great overall feel for this game. Excellent job tonight.
And that's been his role pretty much from the opening tip. Get the ball to guys where they can score it.
It's rebounded by Houston. Durant in the corner. Here's Stockton. And it's sent back by Wallace.
And this is why Wallace is an elite-level defender, has a great sense of timing for when to rise up and contest shots.
And it's Houston on the break. Miles, that's good.
Great teamwork, punctuated by a strong finish.
Going right to the rim, which is where you want transition opportunities to end.
It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. And Stoudemire slams it in.
And this is why coaches talk about playing with pace. The scoreboard tells it all.
I think this is what we call, quote, running a team off the floor. They have been fantastic in transition.
And KD throws it down.
I'll tell you, that's a pretty pass from Jimmy Butler, and you've got to have special vision to make it.
And so it's Houston holding on to an 11-point cushion as we get ready to take a break. And they've done a phenomenal job down low, so many of their points coming right at the rim. And we'll be back with you shortly. Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. Out of bounds, Houston takes possession. And it's Williams with the ball for Houston. They lead by 11, the largest margin of the game.
Is there anything D. Will can't see and deliver on?
Towns with the steal. And there's the call on Ginobili. That is his first foul of the game. And stolen by James. Out of bounds, Houston takes possession. Houston leading by 13. Williams. That's good, and it's Leonard with the assist. Williams has got 8 points.
And really keeping the ball hopping around here offensively. And no doubt they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
And that deficit will go away quickly if he does, Greg.
Just no resistance on the inside. That's their 5th consecutive make in the paint.
For Houston, they have been solid at the line so far. 4 for 4. Montreal trails by 16. To the middle. Here's Love. The dunk and the foul. A powerhouse move, and he's got a chance for one more at the line. They get Boris Diaw. Montreal shooting their 5th attempt at the line in the game. To the inside. An easy 2 points on the layup. And Houston leads by 15.
Terrific play call to give him a clean look at the rim. That's how you want to start the second half.
Well, there is nothing better than catching a rhythm as early as possible. And, boy, that's a terrific start right there.
Towns with the steal. And it's Leonard with the jam.
Well, almost effortless there from Kawhi Leonard. The reach and leaping ability. Look out. When the story of Kawhi Leonard is told, it will be about the hard work being the secret of his success. Here was a guy who was not the most vaunted prospect in either high school or college.
Wow! Young fella. And Kevin, even though they're down, he's still looking to do the spectacular, and he did.
Well, maybe this is the best time to do it. Here's Williams, and he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
Well, just so big and strong for a point guard, D. Will still draws his share of fouls.
This is his 3rd trip to the free throw line in the game. Now a timeout called by Houston. In addition to going over the game plan and making whatever necessary adjustments have to be made, Greg, this timeout also the time for players to get rehydrated or hydrate for the first time with some Gatorade. Plenty of basketball still to be played here, and they have to get recharged.
That's a great point. Without proper hydration, a player can completely run out of gas down the stretch of a game, and that's something that none of these guys can afford to have happen. If you're going to battle all the way to the finish, you have got to be hydrated.
Free throw good, Williams. And Williams drops them both. Montreal trails by 13. Here's Iverson. Yes, and it's LeBron picking up the assist. And it's 6 points for Iverson.
And amazing what they're doing on offense here. Perfect from the field to start the half.
These guys have had some good motion on offense. Nice assisting.
And when everyone's involved offensively, it has a way of helping you on the defensive side as well.
Ginobili with the ball. Leonard picks him up.
Listen, we know that LeBron James can score at will, but he is phenomenal at hitting his guys with perfectly placed passes.
Pass to Williams. Out of bounds, Montreal takes possession. And so it's Montreal now. They trail by 9 points. Back to Iverson. Some nice passing by Montreal here. Here's Ginobili. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Ginobili's got 4 points now in the quarter.
That's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint.
Here's Webb. That one goes in.
This guy is a pick-your-poison kind of player. Very hard defensively to cover all your bases with him.
Here's Ginobili. Trying to get open is Davis. And it's Manu Ginobili with the finish.
And Ginobili, he's like a whirling dervish when he's driving inside. Just kind of glides his way to the basket.
Count it, good. And now just a 5-point Houston lead.
And you can sense the urgency from them now. They were flat in that first half, but they've come out here in the second and been much more aggressive offensively.
And now the fast break, LeBron with the ball. And the rejection by Leonard.
Well, the length of Kawhi Leonard twice on the pipes with that 7'3" wingspan.
Now, how about breaking out the Statue of Liberty on that dunk?
A nice way to pad that lead a little more. You're right.
Oh, up high and down hard with that one-hander.
He got a little extra forceful. You're right with that one. James. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. You know, even though LeBron doesn't go 100% every minute of every game in the season, GA, he still knows when to turn it on.
And for someone at his age, that is something you have to know how to do. You can see when LeBron kicks it into that next gear. Can't keep it on all the time, but he's still able to take over when he needs to.
Montreal shooting their 6th and 7th free throws in the game. And both free throws good for Iverson. Here's Webb. And he jams it with authority.
And there is no better way to add to the lead.
Isn't that true, GA, especially when the slam is coming from the point guard?
That's got to be a little bit deflating to the defense, guys. Getting kicked when you're down. My goodness.
LeBron outside. Basket is good. The assist from Webb. James has got 4 points this quarter.
Well, because of the physical frame LeBron James has, he's going to shoot a high percentage in the paint. What I love is how good he is at reading when he needs to get that shot off.
Second chance shot. And James with a nice bucket inside. LeBron's got 6.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
Giannis left side. Kept alive. Pass to Webb. With some arc. Misses there. And the game still closely contested as we end the third quarter. Houston lead. And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. Houston leading by 3. Down low. And Stoudemire slams it in.
And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher. Pass to Butler. And stolen by Love. Out of bounds. Houston takes possession. And it's Houston's ball. And stolen by LeBron. Davis with it. Now Stoudemire defending. Here's James. Love trying to break loose. Tries again. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
I tell you, Love knows how to get to the line. Terrific at drawing the defense into him while he's taking his shot. This is as good as it gets from the charity stripe here in the second.
Miles. And it's Miles with the jam.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball. Here's Wilkins. And Wilkins slams it in.
And he just possesses that ability to wow the crowd every time he steps on the hardwood. They don't call him the human highlight for nothing. And you can feel the excitement in the building. Both of these teams pouring it on.
There's been a bit of a flurry here late, and this game may come down to which side gets a stop or two. I'll tell you, even though he's not playing his best basketball, the team has played well and picked it up. I love it.
That one drops for him.
Well, you like how aggressive he is making a play at the rim against length.
You have got to believe that you can score against size on the interior. How about the aggressive, assertive move there?
And Wilkins gets it to go.
And when the size advantage is as big as it was there, I mean, that's exactly what he's supposed to do in that situation.
Now a timeout called by Houston.
And looking to stop this run and get back on track.
Really needs to settle his guys down right now and get them refocused.
We've got an update here, so let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline.
Hey, guys. Well, Steve Kerr talked to his team during the last timeout. He told them, look, guys, we're running out of time. If we're going to make a move, it's got to be now. Are you guys ready to make a move? They all nodded, and he said, then go take it. Kevin?
Thank you, David. Now a timeout called by Houston. Last quarter of play, about 2 minutes in now. Pass to Stockton. From the arc. It's good. Great play by Williams to set it up.
That's one of those clutch shots he's known for. When the pressure is high, he seems to be the most locked in.
And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And when you talk about Webb, the obstacles he's had to overcome, always being doubted because of his height. But here he is, one of the most talked about players in the NBA.
And so Webb nails both of them. And KD's got the ball here for Houston. At one point, they led by 16. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
And that was the right call. When you need a basket, go to the guys you trust the most.
Well, you've got to earn trust and equity by making shots. Nice delivery there.
Big hops from the backcourt.
Oh, absolutely. And maybe just what they need to get this game, GA, going in their direction.
Boy, as tight as this one is, that's a statement play saying, hey, listen, we're not here to back down from you guys.
Here's KD. Left side, Towns. Pass to Williams. Makes the bucket. Now he's got 5 field goals, 5 for 8 in the game.
How about the killer instinct of D. Will? Well known for it.
Back to Wilkins. Inside. And Wallace slams it in.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there, sure. And some nice passing there by Houston. And Towns throws it down.
Oh, needing a bucket there. Towns doesn't hesitate.
Williams with the block. Wallace. Right side, Kevin Durant. Down 2 points. Now it's a 5-point Houston lead.
Kevin Durant calmly steps into that shot with the game hanging in the balance. Love it.
Wallace, good.
And that's about the worst defense I can imagine a team playing coming down the stretch.
You know, we talk about execution offensively coming down the stretch. To me, it's as important defensively, and they didn't have it.
He hits the first one, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 5-point game.
He's able to make it a 2-possession game with some solid work at the line right there.
Kicks it out to Love. Right side, Wilkins. Shot's good from Love. Love's got 9 points now in just the second half.
You have to have the vision to find the open man. Beautiful pass.
Yes!
Vintage Darren Williams, game on the line, delivers with the ball in his hands.
Trying to break that ice-cold streak. Count it!
Go into the rack with energy, and the D afraid to cut him off.
Yeah, gotta chalk that one up to some shaky defending.
Yeah, and give him credit for taking advantage in a close game. Those are the types of plays that can swing things in your direction.
Yes!
Oh, does he deliver? That is a determined young fella right there. Karl Anthony Towns.
And finished off by Anthony Davis.
Stepping up. Davis is a fantastic option late. You know, with that height and skill set, he's going to get a good look.
Now a timeout called by Houston. They're ahead by 3. We've got 33 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Game could be on the line right here.
It's now or never.
It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. It falls!
Well, this guy's been a prolific scorer on the interior from his first day in the league. Karl Anthony Towns getting the job done in the painted area. The momentum continues to go their way. Pretty much the story of the game. Well, it's easy to say, this guy wanted it more, creating the second chance opportunity and cashing in.
And so they choose to intentionally foul.
Had to foul, and on that occasion to stop the clock. That's the enemy in this situation.
Montreal calls timeout. They trail by 5. 15 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. What do you think, guys?
Trying to stay alive. They've got to work quickly.
This is the very definition of desperation mode right now. They need a quick shot and a quick foul.
Ginobili with the 3. It's rebounded by Towns. And an intentional foul right there. Good on the first, and that increases their lead to 6.
You know, Karl Anthony Towns has said he wants to be considered the best player in the league. He's got the offensive game, the versatility, the length, the mobility. Let's see what happens.
Montreal calls timeout. They're down by 7. 12 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Guys, your thoughts?
A lot to talk over and improve on for next time.
Well, maybe it could wait until after the game because this one is over.
Here's Stockton. And Stockton slams it in.
Saw the opportunity to put this away and did not turn it down.
Yeah, playing with great energy and great